Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I am Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back.
And yeah, we have, these are the twirlies that were supposed to go out yesterday, and we are just late. We did not make it over to storage in time, and they did not go out on time. So these, well, one of these is on time.
Yep.
We are pulling one for today, but then 4 of them are not. So but we did go ahead and pick up, while we were at storage this morning, we went ahead and picked up the rest of, we have all the American what are these? Monster High. American Monster.
Yeah. We picked them all up. I'm gonna go ahead and get them cut out, ready to go, and do a final count and check my numbers that I have listed.
So we're in the home stretch.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And after, so Candace will finish that. I'll go ahead. I have my boxes ready to roll. I did print the labels yesterday. They're over there. So with any luck, if these things move fast enough, we won't have any late defects. Not a big deal even if we do. I think our late shipment percentage is like 0.10% overall in the account. So it's not a big deal either way. Okay, got all those twirlies packed, including the one that's going out today. So let's see. Oh, got an eBay notification. Let me see what happened. Okay, sweet. We just made another sale. We'll go ahead and get that one out today too. Sold some video games.
Nice.
But yeah, those are ready to roll, and we're about to pull some orders. How you doing, Candace?
I'm doing good. Ready to rock and roll.
Are you? Wow. That's the fakest enthusiasm I've ever heard in my life.
Rock and roll! All right, first item is on 10 Alpha. It's a lot of X-Files books, lot A. Oh.
We have, it's our second, okay, it's gonna help. This is our second X-Files lot we've sold.
Yep.
So now we've sold.
Now we're in the profit.
Yeah, we're already in the profit. All right, 10 X-Files books that sold for how much?
30.
30, and then we sold the scripts yesterday for 30, so we're already in the profit. So
yep,
awesome.
Absolutely. All right, we sold a tailgate cable on 4 Alpha TG10.
4 Alpha?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right under this unlisted violin. I think pretty much everybody has an unlisted violin sitting around, huh?
We have it.
I did too.
We need to get it listed. School's about to start. Although, I don't think school bands have a violin in them, huh?
Why not? We do need to list it.
But private schools might do like violin.
I wish I had a case for it. Yeah. Okay, looking for TG11, huh?
TG10.
10. Okay, I actually see it. This is it right here. It's a tailgate cable.
Sold that for 10. Man, those things are so cumbersome.
They're not. Yeah, they're not bad though, because you can just like wrap them.
I know, but they bother me because the package is unbalanced. Because it's so heavy on this end.
I'm gonna curl it up. More of those auto parts, man. Might take me to the rest of my life, but we're doing pretty well on them.
We sold an old license plate from 1935, 5 Delta-226.
5 Delta dash, man, that's a lot of words. 5 Delta 226. Let's be right here, I'm guessing. Oh. So where did you get these numbers from?
That's part of the license plate.
Oh, the 226. Oh, I didn't know you had snuck up on me. I was just talking. I was just talking to the viewer.
About me behind my back.
Yeah, where did she get? And then all of a sudden, it's like this voice comes. Oh.
All right, we sold that for $22.24.
Mint condition.
It's got patina on it.
Yeah, patina. Big old rusted out holes.
Yeah. On 6 Charlie, we sold one of those Rubik's Cubes.
Yes. It's crazy to me how many of these Rubik's Cubes are on eBay.
Yeah, there's a ton of them.
There's a lot of solds too, because Rubik's Cubes have been hot. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know about hot, but they've been fairly popular.
So I noticed this when I was researching, and a viewer actually mentioned it in our comments. The original ones came in cylindrical, how do you say it? Cylindrical?
Cylinders?
Cylinder shaped.
Cylindrical?
cylindrical shaped packaging. And those go for over $100 if you
so this is like the second wave?
Yeah.
These have a date of 1980 on them.
They do.
When the heck did these come out?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, if
I
you
didn't
find
think they
them
came out.
in the round cylindrical
You
packaging.
could just say cylinder.
Cylinder shaped packaging.
You could just say cylinder.
Cylinder packaging.
Or just say in a cylinder.
In the round packaging.
Oh man.
Pick it up. Good money.
Okay.
That one sold for $40.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, we only paid $2
It
for
was
it.
interesting. Y'all know we had like one from Taiwan and one from Hong Kong. The one from Hong Kong, the orange is like a lot brighter. And
This one has the neon orange.
And yeah, so they call that neon orange. So there's so many variations out there we didn't know. We saw one that sold for a lot more money.
Made in Hungary.
It was made in Hungary. It even said right here, made in Hungary.
So just in those ones that from 1980, we've seen them on eBay, made in Taiwan, Hong Kong, Hungary,
Republic
China.
of China. Yep.
4 different places.
And there's probably more.
There's probably more.
Yeah.
They were making, or I wonder if they weren't lying about some of those, and they were just all coming out of the same factory.
I don't know, because the colors on this one is different than the other one.
That's true.
They mix their ink different, so I don't know. All right, we had 2 back-to-back Care Bear sales, 2 different people. The first one is 7 Delta. It's the Care Bear Cousins Raccoon.
7 Delta?
Yep.
Okay. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Is he purple?
Yep.
Got a weird request on this thing. They said it's hot and they want us to insulate it for the
Well, that's why I put a bag around it.
Oh, okay. We need to poke some holes in there so you can breathe. I promised them I would buy a custom cloud. I'd have order a custom cloud.
Oh, you hook that up with the tracking so we could follow it?
And then the cloud's going to stay over this package the whole way, all the way.
That costs a little extra, but sometimes.
It's worth it.
Yeah. We sold him for $25.
Okay.
Then on 5 Echo in the Tora, I think it's in the Tora Lee bucket, a Care Bear Love-A-Lot.
5 Echo?
Yeah.
Oh.
The pink bear.
Just one?
Yep. $10 for him.
Okay.
Or her. I don't know if it's a him or her.
Well, it's pink, so it must be a her. Only girls wear pink, duh. Come on, Candace. That's simple.
We're going to have to show him Daisy's haircut, huh?
Yeah, we are.
All right, on 3 Delta, a cookbook, Chinese Cooking the American Way. Whatever that means.
Where is it? 3 Delta?
Yeah.
Here we go.
$18 for that one.
Hey, that was a pretty decent one there, huh?
Yep. 10 Delta spark plugs. A lot of 4 spark plugs. 10 Delta.
10 Delta? All right. Let's see. I don't even know what that's. Oh, okay. I have a black box right here.
They are 515.
Wait, how many are they?
4. They're red.
Okay. I think it's probably, these 515s.
Yeah, then D15 wide.
Got it.
Sold those for $15.
Okay, I'll go put this box up.
All right, the item we just sold this morning is on 10 Alpha. It's a lot of 10 360 games. Xbox 360.
10 Alpha.
Lot C.
These guys right here. All right. One of these days I'm going to finish off all those games because that's working.
They sell.
We sold one lot for 30. I did send offers, so this lot sold for 27.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll sell these games for $3 a pop, $3 a whack. That's good.
Yep. And then we sold a pair of sandals on Poshmark.
Uh-oh, because I messed that all up when I restacked those shoes.
I already checked them. I know where they are.
Okay.
It's B2. They're on the right side.
Okay.
On the very right column.
Well, I'm going to have to get on a step ladder.
Yeah.
B2, Bravo 2?
Yep. of them.
There are. I see them.
Don't try that.
Okay.
Don't try that
All right.
at home, folks.
I'll get the step ladder. Okay, Candace, I have my assistant setting up my step ladder. I don't set up my own step ladders these days. Way too important for that.
Hello, sir. Now how are you gonna get back there?
Huh?
Hello.
Just squeeze up against you, it'd be all right.
Oh God, don't knock my nutcrackers.
Oh my God, don't know. What? Watch out for my crackers, sir. All right, quit rubbing on my crackers. All right, here, would you hold this here, cracker girl? All right. All right, what we get? We got a, oh, I took an offer on these.
Yeah, 15 for those. No.
Yeah, it was
15 plus ship.
Yeah, 15 on Poshmark, and then you end up with
$12 is our earnings.
we ended up keeping 12. We paid 3, so we made 9.
Yep.
And I don't know if I'm really honest. How would you do that shoe buy again? Knowing what you know?
Yeah, because we're probably gonna have another garage sale in the fall, and I think I can move them suckers for like $10 a box.
10?
Yeah.
Really?
They're new.
10?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you can do that.
Right.
Well, and plus, I don't want to buy. Do you really want to buy stuff at garage sales to sell at garage sales? I don't want to do that.
We did it last year.
I know, but not intentionally.
We are gonna participate in another garage sale probably this fall.
Are we?
Yeah, a friend of ours, they're having a neighborhood sale in the fall, and she invited us to set up at her house.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I might film.
It's a big neighborhood too.
Think she'll let me film over there?
I'm sure she will.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's everything that we have going out today. I'm gonna get this packed, and I get to actually list today, which I didn't do yesterday. And
when he gets done, I'm gonna cut out all my Monster High dolls.
okay, that'll be the end of that. That's good. Yeah. That's been a long time coming. That's been a big, long-term project, man. Those Monster Highs.
But it's paid off.
Yes, it has. Candace is eating lunch. I already had lunch, and I am sorting these books. I got these books 2 weeks ago, I think. Bought all these paperbacks plus a few more that I'm starting. This is a Goodwill box, donate box here, and I've got some good lots here. I've got these Rich Dad books, which I looked at some solds, and look, that's 6 that somebody got $32.95 for. Looks like all the same seller. They had a bunch of them. Look, a lot of 14 they got 83 for. So I think I'm gonna be in here at, I paid $10 for all the books. I think I'm gonna try and get 25 plus ship for these. I haven't looked these other ones up. Like, I have an 8-book set here by the same author, and then I've got Terry Johnston. All these books are by him. And then I've got William Johnstone. All these books are by him. So I'm gonna have a lot, and hopefully this is a lot too. So we'll see how much we could potentially make from $10. All right, I got my book lots done, and I think they're gonna sell. It might take a little while, but I have a big lot here. I have another lot back behind there. I ended up doing, let's see, $25 book lot, $25 book lot, $56 book lot, and $46 book lot out of all those books we got for $10. Candace has been working on
Monster High. Maybe I should lay these guys. No, I don't know. They're like, I'm cutting them all out, but they're
I think you should. I think the way you're doing them is the best.
I don't think they're all gonna fit that way, though.
Well, I don't know.
Let's try it.
I have no idea. I don't know what you're doing.
This is the problem. Like, I have too many for the boxes I was storing them in now, so I'm having to figure out other storage solutions.
But this is it, right? Like,
yeah. Like,
what's up with these?
I'm gonna do those next.
Okay, you just haven't gotten to them yet. Y'all can see there's a. Who are those?
Claudine Wolf, Team Wolf.
That's the one we have the most of still.
Yeah. We're gonna have to change her location. Those speakers are shipping out, so I think we're gonna stack boxes there with her in them.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, there's more Claudine Wolves too.
Yeah, I was saying they're coming out of our ears.
Yeah, that's good though. Like I'm just glad to see this is like we're seeing the light at the end of this tunnel.
Right. We're able to actually get them all in this shed now.
So we've had a lot of questions about this potential of a UPS strike, and what are we going to do about it? What do we think about it? Do you know what they're asking for, Candace?
They want they want benefits or better pay for the part-timers, right?
That's I think they want better pay for all of them, but like one of the real key points, like about half of the UPS workers that are in the union are part-timers, and they work on a different scale than the full-timers, like the drivers we see.
Right.
Mostly it's like the warehouse guys and girls.
Or maybe the ones that fill in on the regular driver's day off.
I don't know, but I know that like half of them are like part-time, and they get kind of abused, and they get stuck in those positions for, it could be like 10 years or more.
Yeah, you were telling me it's supposed to be like a temporary position. You have to start there before you can get full-time.
Right.
It's supposed to be like a temporary transition thing.
I think that's the idea.
Yeah.
But they end up with a bunch of employees that are just not making that much money. Like the ones we see, the public facing employees, they're paid well. They make great money. They work their butts off to make it. They have to do a lot of hours and they hustle, but they make good money. So that they make sure the public facing employees are paid well, and the ones behind the scenes, they kind of treat them like dirt to some extent.
Right.
So the other thing, and I think like there, as of that last contract, those people that work like in the warehouse, they are making like 16. Well, the starting pay is like $16, but they don't actually even pay that, even though that's what the contract stipulates. They actually have to pay. They're paying them like $20 because of something Biden did. Because the U.S. government does business with them, so there's some kind of minimum wage that Biden is forcing UPS to pay those people.
Okay.
And something else to remember about these UPS employees, during the pandemic, like Candace was working at Capital One at the time. Tell them what you were getting, because y'all would go into work and work when everybody, like, tell them what they did for y'all.
Well, we were getting our regular pay plus a substantial hazardous pay on top of that.
Are you willing to say how much or not?
I'd rather not.
Okay, it was a lot.
It was a lot of money.
It was a shocking amount. I'll just tell you that.
And that went on up for like a year and a half. It was about, this sounds horrible, it was about to stop right before I quit, and that's not the reason I quit.
I had to play a factor.
No,
there.
it really didn't.
It didn't?
It didn't. No, because I was happy with my job before that started, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, but I will say that about Capital One. It's a pretty cruddy job, but they do take care of their employees.
Yeah, they man, I wish she would have told you. I'm not going to force her to. That's her business. But
like when we flooded, the employees that lost their homes or lost all their contents or whatever, they just basically said, how much money do you need? And they wrote a check to us.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how good of a company they are to their employees.
Yeah, but now, on the other hand, UPS, you know what they did for their employees that kept working during the pandemic? Nothing, because all of that is figured out during the union contract. They're not going to do something extra.
Right.
You know? So I bring that up to say, like, a lot of times I'm not 100% pro-union or pro-labor, 100% pro-corp, but in this one, I'm on the UPS employees' side.
Yeah.
Because, you know, in the past 2 years, I looked at the numbers. Past 2 years, UPS, they either increased dividends that they were giving to the investors and or stock buyback program. They put over $8 billion each of the last 2 years, $8 billion into stock buyback and dividend increases. And that's just basically doing all $8 billion for the shareholders.
Instead of improving work labor.
Or just
conditions.
yeah, I mean, it's time to pay the piper.
Yeah.
That was 2 years of hooking up the investors.
Yeah.
Now it's time to pay.
Yeah, did you know during the pandemic how much their revenue increased? Because
yes,
people started buying more stuff online instead of going to stores.
Yep.
So.
But I don't know what's going to happen. Now, I'm thinking, as bad as FedEx is, in my opinion, this is just our experience with FedEx. They're terrible. I don't trust them.
That's in our area. Now, I've heard people saying where they live, it's flip-flop. Like
most
UPS
people
is not reliable and FedEx is great. So.
You know what? I'm going to run a poll on the channel here in a minute just to kind of get an idea. But most people that I've seen talk about UPS and FedEx, just about across the board, people love UPS and hate FedEx.
Man, our experience with them, we used to do for a little while. We tried out like home meal deliveries where they send you all the ingredients. You still cook. But man, FedEx, we always got rotten food. One time they delivered our food a week later.
Yeah, we opened
fresh groceries.
Yeah, you open it, like they would ship these things in like these super insulated containers with dry ice, but it was like completely hot and rotting by the time it would get here. And finally we just had to give up on it.
Yeah.
Or we kind of liked it, but we couldn't get the food and they wouldn't change to UPS.
Yeah, like you're dependent on this food to provide meals to your family, and then by the time you get it, you can't even use it. So now you spend all this time ordering the food, then you have to go out to the store now to figure out what you're going to cook. It was not a good experience.
But what I was thinking though is if UPS, people are asking what we all do. Honestly, if UPS goes on strike, or if the Teamsters go on strike, I should say, because UPS ain't going on strike, that's a company. If there's a strike, we will probably, I think short term, because it would be at the end of this month, right? I think we would probably just take change everything to ground advantage.
Yeah.
Because if FedEx is bad now,
right?
Can you imagine if FedEx got all that extra business?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, they would not be able to handle it. It would be a big cluster F.
I tell you, every time that, I mean, I hate to keep going on about FedEx, but like when we have something delivered from them and it says it's coming today, we know we're getting it tomorrow. We don't even question it anymore.
Right.
So that's why we just cannot depend on them enough to use them to ship out.
I think I would just use ground advantage, and whatever it costs, it costs.
Yeah.
And then whenever UPS came off strike, then we would switch back to UPS. However, I think the Teamsters, I know like they're gonna position themselves as we're dug in, we're not moving, pay our people now, like all that. They have to do all that in the media, right? Like they have to put that kind of face forward. I think they mean it.
Yeah, I do.
I think they mean it. Like they don't even have air-conditioned trucks. You know, like that's basic human comfort, man.
I guess because they want to be able to hop in and out fast.
Okay, well, you still put an air conditioner in.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be ideal because you're opening and closing the door all the time, but it would help.
Yeah.
You know, like you got to try. It's 2023.
Right.
And they don't have air-conditioned vehicles.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I'm not always pro-labor, but I am on this one. And if they don't get what they want, I hope they do strike. I hope they do, because you know it'll be painful for all of us for a while, but I don't think it'll last very long.
It's what's right. You know?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think it is right. And as far as that goes, looking at like FedEx and even Amazon delivery drivers, I hope they organize and get a union going too, because they treat them like crap. They do.
That's why they can't.
Those Amazon drivers, man.
Yeah.
They do the same job the UPS drivers do, and they do it for peanuts. And they treat them like crap.
Yeah.
So I wish they would organize.
Yeah.
And if they need to strike, so be it. We'll all just have to endure a little pain. But I mean, I think they deserve what they're asking for. And I think it's high time. I also think the Teamsters should be embarrassed that they don't have air conditioning now. And they left those. I think the Teamsters also should be embarrassed that those part-time employees are in the predicament they're in now, because now they're having to ask for so much that it's harder to get rather than chipping away at it over the years, you know?
I wonder when all these delivery services are going to go to electric, you know?
Oh, some of them are.
Yeah.
Well, we saw Walmart.
Walmart's delivery has an electric delivery van for, you know, grocery delivery now.
Yeah.
But man, it'd be a lot of money to put out, but it would pay off so fast.
Yeah.
You know?
But no, on this one, I support these UPS workers. So if we have a temporary lapse in service from UPS, that's just the cost, but it's worth it. Because
we have plenty of small stuff to ship.
Right. The $8 billion UPS basically gave to their stockholders the last 2 years. It's time to pay the piper. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Alrighty, y'all. It is, what is today? Wednesday?
I don't know.
It's garbage day. I put garbage out last night. It's Wednesday morning, and we have some eBay orders to pull. Also, today I am finally going to pack these Bose speakers.
You want to tell them what your plan is?
They need to go out today. Plan is for what?
Packing those speakers.
Yeah, I'm doing them in 2 boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to use...
Just so heavy that
I'm going to double box. I'm going to put them in small boxes, put those small boxes into medium boxes. Waiting on my big bubble.
It's supposed to be out today, right?
Yeah, it should be out for delivery.
Yeah.
And then I'll bring those over to UPS. But we also have, I think, it was a weird sales day yesterday. We had like little spurts that were okay, but we only ended up with eight orders. Do we have anything on any other platforms? No, huh?
I don't think so. I'll double check. But
Okay.
yeah, it seems like when the sales are slower is in the middle of the week, which makes sense. That's generally the case. I know, like if you're going to amusement parks and stuff like that, like crowds are smaller, so I think people just don't do as much stuff in the middle of the week. All right, so the first item is Carnival Tervis tumblers on 8 Charlie.
Okay. I'm trying not to look at store performance too much. Like, it's impossible not to. I'm trying not to look at store performance too much on the daily or hourly kind of basis, because our monthly results have been pretty good.
Yeah.
Because we'll have like days like, well, yesterday was even worse, but we'll have like days like today. The next thing you know, boom, we have like a $1,300 day or something.
Yeah,
and
it
it's
seems
like,
to average out okay. So.
oh, it does.
Yeah.
It does, but it's...
Sometimes easy shipping days are good. Those sold for $25.
Wow, that's actually really good.
Yeah. 9 Charlie, we sold one of those little Mr. Christmas boxes we picked up, little music box. 9 Charlie, it's a square one. No box.
Okay. North Pole Music Makers.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was cool. We got this for $2, right?
Yeah. Had an estate sale weekend before last. Sold it for $18.
Okay.
Also on 8, no, not also on 8 Charlie. On 8 Charlie, the Haunted Mansion puzzle.
I sent out some offers yesterday, and then this guy sold 8 Charlie.
Yep.
Yeah, here it is right here. Boy, this was a nice little score you found.
Yeah, got that for $1. It's pretty cool. Like each portrait is its own individual puzzle. It's actually four pieces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
500 pieces each, so it's a total of 2,000 pieces.
Correct.
Okay, yeah. If I was into puzzles, that would be
yeah.
that would be cool.
All right, next item is on 5 Bravo New Orleans Hurricane cocktail mix.
This came from Kevin Danielle by.
Yeah.
Basically, these are pouches of powder mix.
Yeah, I think you just maybe add in a blender with some ice and alcohol and you're ready to go.
Yeah, maybe a little water, huh? Let's see. 28 ounce filled with crushed ice. Add 4 ounces of good dark rum. Add 4 ounces of liquid hurricane mix. This isn't liquid. Stir. This isn't liquid. Oh, they're saying after you make it liquid. Okay, I got it. All right.
Oh yeah, up above it says you have to mix it with water.
Okay,
Yep.
got it.
So we sold those for $36.
All right.
All right, on Ford Delta, a Scentsy Consultant crossbody bag.
Okay, it's a clothing bin. Can y'all believe how quiet that air conditioner is? I mean, it whispers. You can't even hardly tell it's on. It's been awesome, and it's been performing really well when you consider that since we got it, it's been like hottest temperatures ever, basically.
Yeah.
Especially for this time of year.
This heat wave this summer.
I know, man. It's supposed to be like 100 today. It's ridiculous.
We sold that for $24.
Do you know anything about where you got it?
I was trying to remember.
I don't remember either.
I think I brought it at a garage sale. I don't know what I paid. I imagine I didn't pay more than a couple of bucks for
Yeah, I don't remember.
We sold some flatware in the flatware drawer for dinner forks.
Uh-huh.
Couldn't get that out.
Yeah, I know.
This is some of that community silver plate. So, community, so we haven't pulled these in a while.
I know. We haven't sold this stuff in a long time.
Community.
All we've been selling is that
I think it's these. Let me
other stuff.
Community coronation dinner forks. Yes, this is our.
You got it?
Yeah, our last set of them. Sold those for $18.
Okay. 4 forks.
4 forks. 5 Bravo. We sold the other Rubik's Cube.
Oh yeah. That was a cool buy. 5 Bravo. Guess I gotta go to the other side. Anything you list, right?
Usually.
Especially since we've been putting extra stuff in the aisle over there. It was almost impossible to walk down the aisle for a few days.
Yep. That one sold for $35.
Okay. Yeah, the packaging on this one was a little rougher than the other one.
Yep.
Still not bad, but you can see there's like some tears in the shrink. We had to go get this off camera because this was in that monstrosity of a box right there.
Yep. That's one of the Nightmare Before Christmas Loungefly backpacks. Sold that for $35.
Okay, cool. All right, decent. I guess that's decent for for the number of orders or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I also have to pack these speakers, like I said. I'll show y'all what that's like later.
Yeah, and those speakers sold for $200, by the way. I don't know if we've mentioned that before.
Another Kevin and Danielle thing.
Yep.
All right, let me get this stuff packed. Okay, I wanted to use this package. This is the Haunted Mansion puzzle we showed y'all a minute ago. It's packed up. It's 12, 10, 4, and weighs 3 pounds. Okay, and this is why I'm pretty happy about the Ground Advantage, because check this out. Before Ground Advantage, and I guess Parcel Post too. Parcel Post used to be more expensive than Priority Mail. But look, if I was going to ship this Priority Mail that's going to California, it would cost $15.02. But if you use Ground Advantage, which is what we are doing here, then Ground Advantage is $10.68. But if you use Pirate Ship and you get Ground Advantage cubic rate, it's $10.32. Which saves, what, 36 cents? In this case, it's only 36 cents cheaper than eBay. Sometimes it's more. So, yeah, I mean, it's worth shopping around. And I did even see some people say that, like, the Ground Advantage and Priority pricing were, like, super close. Sometimes that's the case. The farther away it is, usually, the more you're going to save. Like if this was going for us, if this was going to Texas, Priority could potentially even be cheaper than Ground Advantage, or really close, one of the two. But then the further away you get, the better the deal Ground Advantage is. So a minute ago I showed y'all where Ground Advantage cubic saved a bunch of money, but there's also this instance too. That's why you have to really kind of get in tune with what's going on now. Because I thought this might be the case, because this is going to, that Loungefly bag is going to Springfield, Missouri. And Ground Advantage, cover the address. Ground Advantage is the top, priority mail right below that. Ground Advantage would be $7.08. Priority mail would be $7.13. So this is one of those occasions, nearby zone, and it's well, 5 cents more expensive to ship priority, but then I can use one of the free priority boxes, so I will. So you really got to check it. Okay, kind of a weird thing. We didn't have any orders from...
Like 12 hours.
Yeah, it was 12 hours from about 9 o'clock our time last night to past 9 this morning.
Yeah.
But then while I was packing these orders, we had 3 more orders come in just in that period of time. And I wasn't packing them for that long.
No.
Not even quite an hour.
Yeah, the first item is going to be a hat. It's a black stretch fit LSU hat.
I hope we have it. That would suck if we did not have this. Can I tell them the, should I tell them the story? I'll tell the story.
We actually had 2 at one point because I have it labeled A. So
yeah,
I don't know
is this it?
Yeah, I don't know if we still have a B or if we sold the B.
Does that look?
It's by Cobra. Is that the brand?
Yep.
I mean, that's got to be it. It's a black hat with a white LSU on it.
Okay, cool. So, funny story about that.
Yeah.
We actually, hopefully she didn't mind us telling it. I think it's actually a pretty cool story. We bought a bunch of stuff from Bev, who is the namesake of the Beverly drawer here. And we made a few buys from her, y'all might remember. Bought a bunch of hats. Well, we probably got into some hats that we shouldn't have got into, and we didn't know it. Yeah. And I think we got into some of her listed inventory. And not intentionally, obviously. But so anyway, Bev bought this from us this morning, a little while ago. And she basically, we got drop shipped here. We bought it from her. And then I guess she had it listed somewhere. I don't know what platform it's on. And it sold for her. So then she bought it back from us and put her customer's address in the address field. So I don't know what you call that.
Yeah.
What do you call that? It's hilarious though.
It's funny, and I'm curious to know how much she sold it for.
I know. How much did we get? We
sold it on a promotion for $8.89.
Man, Bev got us.
Yeah.
Bev, that was sneaky. She sold us her inventory, and then
she let us advertise it for her.
We list it, and then she lists it somewhere else for hire.
Maybe higher, we don't know.
Oh, I know. I'm just it was just a mistake, but I thought it was funny. Yeah. So, but thank you, Bev. Bev bought our hat from us.
Order.
Yeah, that was all. That's a good story there.
All right, in Pocket 88, we sold a little cowboy pin. It's a little carnival prize, a little litho pin.
Okay, we got to move these.
Well, they're probably getting donated. I'm not too concerned about them, getting broken since one of them is broken already.
Okay, yeah, this little guy, it says he has Japan on his scarf or whatever.
Yeah, it's a really cool little thing.
It is.
Sold that for $12.
Okay. One more thing.
We actually had a few of those.
Yeah, we did. We think we sold like one before.
And then the Tiger drawer, Pro walking cleats.
Okay, let's see. Which ones?
Yak Tracks, medium.
Okay, so far I have 2 that are Yak Tracks medium.
Pro, they're the pro ones.
The pros?
Yeah.
Okay. Not the Yak Tracks walkers?
No, pro. Yeah, these go like on the bottom of shoes for walking in the snow and stuff.
Yep. Yeah, we don't need that here too much.
Yeah, it's funny somebody's buying those this time of year, huh?
Yeah.
$10.40.
It's always snowing somewhere though. Yeah. All right, a few little extra orders going out. Get that stuff packed, and we're actually going to a garage sale in a little while.
I don't have high hopes because it starts at noon on a Wednesday, which is kind of interesting. They said they were having it Wednesday and Saturday, but it said all toys, and somebody in the comments said, what kind of toys? I said boy toys. And there's a picture of a kid holding up a handmade sign, so.
But they refuse to show the toys.
Right. It could be a total bust, or it could be great. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're willing to go take a little shot at it, though. It's not too far from us, is it?
Yeah. No.
Okay. Well, I forgot to show y'all. But okay, here's something I could say though, because I got these speakers packed. I'm shipping them separate. They're 20 pounds a piece. I charged $80 for shipping.
Yeah, whenever you listed it, you planned on doing 2 separate boxes.
I did.
Yes.
Yeah, so I did flat rate on this. And I did it like kind of worst case-ish. I took out Alaska and Hawaii, so just CONUS, and then I did $80 flat. So I think to like Washington, California, places like that, we probably would have lost a little.
Yeah.
But we ended up shipping to Wisconsin, and they were $31 a piece to ship. So that's $62. We have a medium and a small box on each one. And that's what I wanted to mention. You'll see how the car mats out. I wish I would have recorded earlier. But so I bubbled the speakers, put them in a small box, perfect fit. And then I used this balled up paper.
It's really thick, waxy paper.
It's waxy, so it's strong, right? Yeah. And I made a bed of that in the bottom of each box, put my small box on top, filled in the sides with more of that paper balled up, and then put a layer of that paper on the top. And now it's like floating in basically a cloud.
Yeah.
Not really a cloud, but yeah. So
so material costs are probably about how much?
Well, these medium boxes are a couple of bucks.
Yeah.
And then the small boxes I think are like $1.30, something like that. So we'll just call that about $7 worth of box. And then fortunately I bought this at a garage sale.
Yeah, that big old pack.
This big pack, it's like 500 sheets. We'll just say I used $1 worth of that. Use some bubble wrap. I'll probably spend about $10 on packing for this. So 31, that's 62 plus 10, that's 72. And then you factor in the fact that you have to pay final value fees on shipping.
And drive to UPS.
Oh yeah, all that stuff. Then even though it kind of looks like we're making money because we charge 80 and only paying 62, we're really still behind just a little bit, but it's close enough.
Paying 62 or 72?
62.
Okay.
Just for shipping, postage only.
Yeah.
It's like 31 a piece.
About 72 with materials. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and then you factor into the other stuff. Yeah. So got them done though. Time to get them out. I get to drive to UPS store. Not my favorite thing, but for a $200 sale, it's worth it. Speaking of $200 sale, we did. Let me go look. I don't talk numbers very much. Maybe I should do it more. So I'm looking at sales. Yesterday wasn't a disastrous day or anything by any means.
Yeah.
$378.50 in gross sales for us yesterday. And that was all day, right? Today, we still have about 12 hours left with some of the sweetest part of the selling day to come. You know, like Candace,
when people get home from work and sit down.
Like 6 to 10, right? Like that 4-hour window where you make your best sales, or at least we usually do. So we still have that to come. We got 12 hours to go, and we've sold $442.87 so far. And that includes... whenever that number that you see on the eBay screen, like on this screen here, that number is inclusive of everything. So that includes shipping and everything, like any kind of shipping costs and stuff. So it's a roller coaster, man. Like yesterday, the day before yesterday was only 2 something.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me take. I know it's
you can look at the chart and tell.
236 Monday, 709. Hell, I'll show y'all. It's right here. So. Look, Friday was 713, Saturday 709, Sunday 498, and then look, Monday 236. It's just a roller. It's literally like a roller coaster. Look.
Yep.
Oh man, this sucks. Whee! It's like riding that roller coaster, man. But it's a fun ride usually. I need to go get this stuff off to UPS store. All right, so everything's out. I just got back from UPS store. Actually a little while ago I did do a listing or two, and we're just steady knocking out these listings, huh?
Yep.
For everything from Kevin and Danielle and garage sales and
yeah.
That's actually listed.
Yeah, we need a bigger box because we tried to squeeze him in there, and
that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, we need to go up a box size, but it's gone to storage. It's already listed.
Yep. And my next project. What are you working on? A cookbook right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. This is that cookbook that they forgot to print. What church it is?
Oh, and it says Anytown.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out which Baptist church this is.
And I am gonna finally work on this guy. And one of y'all mentioned, or maybe, yeah, at least one of y'all mentioned in the comments when we showed this thing. So I was talking about taking things off to make it easier to ship, and I decided I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna take this part off.
Yeah.
Unless, I wonder if it nah.
I'll just leave it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it alone, pack it well. And then the one thing I am gonna take off though is this. And I should have known because I knew it was loose whenever we got it, because I turned it. I was like, oh man, it doesn't work. And then it got tight, and then it started winding.
Yeah.
Like that. So I was like, oh, it's that kind of thing. Somebody said, oh, just turn it the other way to unscrew it. And yeah, obviously, I should have thought of that. Yeah, there it is, missing a little screw there.
We can tighten that one too, tighten it down.
Probably won't even touch it. Then you could just take, it's kind of scary, huh? Take your little winder thing out.
And I guess, does this part need to come out? So
nah, it's fine.
It's attached.
But with one screw? Barely.
No, the ring thing. The ring thing. The ring thing.
Well, I mean, it's hanging on there barely.
Okay.
That's what you mean.
No, it's not.
So yeah, but I could take the handle off. That was the whole point.
This was interesting. A viewer told us I think it was she actually has one, and to make this sound lower and louder.
Oh, does the louvers rotate?
Oh, ours don't, but yeah, she said hers do, but ours don't.
No, ours are fixed.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe she has a little newer model.
Yeah, ours might be like the prototype. It's worth $10,000.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm gonna look and see if an auction makes sense on this. Cause on we'll see. What? Candace gave me the look.
No, I haven't even looked at comps. I have no idea.
Okay, I'm not gonna let her.
I don't know if there's 100 of them active right now or what's going on.
Yeah, it's not rare.
Yeah.
Is
it hard to find?
No, I'm not gonna start that again. I'm not gonna start that. But oh, another thing I noticed is you can just pull this top right off, and once you do,
you can clean it.
You can't. Yeah, you can clean it, but you can't stop this now because the brake.
It just has to run out.
The brake interacts with the edge of the underside of the turntable.
So you just have to kind of let it run out.
Look, that's the brake right there. This little mechanism.
Very simple, and it does the job.
And the torque on that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, it is powerful. So we'll get this guy listed. I am going to film a quick demo vid to upload so people can see every angle and see exactly what it does, and I could talk to them and they can enjoy it or whatever, and then hopefully buy it. What?
I wish we had a record to play on it.
Yeah, I think well, we don't even have a needle for it.
Yeah.
But I think I don't even know what records it plays. I think it might only play like 78s or something.
That's those old thick ones, huh?
I think so. I think, is it the 78, y'all? Or is it 33 and a third, I think. That's the LPs, right?
33 and a third?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never heard that.
Do you know the speed of the record? Remember how you'd have to adjust it, and if it wasn't right, it would be playing too slow or fast?
Yeah.
So the full-size albums are 33, and then the 45s, they're 45. Yeah. That's why they're called that, right?
No, I didn't. I thought it had to do with the size.
No, it's 45 RPM. 45 revolutions per minute is what you play a 45 at.
Okay.
And then I think this is 78. So, I don't know. But yeah, anyways, let me get to it. Okay, got my listing done. This is actually going to go to storage whenever we go next. Store this away along with whatever that big blue guy is. What's his name?
Heather the Dragonfly.
Heather the Dragonfly.
It's a she. Thank you very much.
I feel like she wasn't really thanking me. What do y'all think? It didn't feel sincere. But what is your sincerity level on that? about a 3.
I'm so tired. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
Yeah, we're like, today feels like we like worked hard and we didn't.
Well, one thing we didn't talk about is we went to, well, I mean, actually we did. I lose track. Especially filming 2 days on these things. Sometimes I lose track of what I said the day before.
Yeah.
But we went to a garage sale today, and it was like,
it was a bust.
We knew we were dumb to do it.
Yeah.
Like last night, I was like, we ought to go. Let's go, but we shouldn't. It's dumb. It's gonna be a waste of time and gas.
And it was.
It was.
Oh well.
Yeah.
You don't know till you go.
Yeah, we had an idea.
Yeah.
I think we had a pretty good idea. But
there's actually one tomorrow morning that's closer. And
all right.
I mean, I actually saw pictures of this one. It's jam packed. So
okay.
Maybe we'll get something there.
Maybe we'll go to that. I did finish this listing, like I said, and I usually don't. My descriptions are usually super short, but on something like this, I
heard you clacking away over here. I'm like, is he writing a novel?
I kind of was like, for me, this is a very long description.
Oh no, is it? I think that's the longest you've ever written.
Yeah, like please note, phonograph being sold as is, non-working. Please see video. I put the video down there, and I tried to describe all of the discrepancies I had, even down to the point where it also has a bit of a wobble to it when spinning.
Me too.
You do have a bit of a wobble to you
whenever I spin.
Yeah, when you're spinning. And then at the end, I tried to like cover everything even more. There may be more wrong than I've mentioned here. These are the things that I noticed. And then I said, as is, no return, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, I think for the right person, like, that wants to restore it, I think the big parts, like the cabinet, I think that's the
there's like no wood, like rotten or, you know.
No.
It's all, the structure is good.
Yeah. They have a few little dents they might want to repair here.
Yeah.
Which people that restore this kind of stuff, they have methods to repair all this stuff.
Yeah, you just put a plunger on there and pop it out.
No, that's not it. that's TikTok. That's how they do it on TikTok.
Right.
In the real world, they actually have like different shapes and things like that they send through. Or balls. I've seen where they straighten out or even make like metal things like that a certain diameter by sending like ball bearings of that diameter through. And they'll put one ball bearing in. Of course, this is a different, anyway, they'll put one ball bearing in and then they'll shove it in with another ball bearing.
Widen it.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry. I don't that's all I know about it. So I don't actually know how somebody would do that.
That's all I have to say about that.
Well, I don't know anything about how to restore these things.
I don't think that would work on this.
But yeah, I listed it for $150 plus shipping on top. We'll see how long. I didn't feel too I think a better price for this probably be more like $120. But like I was telling Candace, I'm not trying to fire sell this thing because I ain't trying to pack it anytime soon. So I'm a little more stubborn on price whenever it comes to something that's kind of a pain to pack. Right?
You want to get paid for that work, huh?
I do. I have to. Otherwise, I can't buy this kind of stuff, right? So, but that is going to be it for this one. We're both kind of tired. I need to go edit some video, this video, so we can get it up tomorrow. And we will see y'all again very soon. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.